Good afternoon, and you're listening to the Mee Radio Kids on 101.5 FM. Currently, the weather in the region is mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. We can expect a maximum of 25 degrees today, dropping to a minimum of 14 degrees tonight. Stay tuned to Moreton Bay's very own radio station over the next hour, as we'll be bringing the latest community announcements, Mount Mee State School news, some interesting facts, and Kids Speak by the kids of Mount Mee. To kick off our show, we have some Dr. Hook. The time is now 1:02 p.m. Welcome back to 101.5 FM, the station that is giving more to Moreton Bay. You're listening to Grayson and the kids from Mount Mee State School. In the ARIA charts this week, we have 10th place is Treasure by Bruno Mars. Sitting in 9th spot this week is Beautiful by Mariah Carey. Paramore's hit song Still Into You is 8th position this week. The Other Side by Jason Derulo is 7th in the charts. In position 6 is Waiting All Night by Rudimental featuring Ella Ira. Rocketing up the charts in 5th spot is Matt Corby's hit single Resolution. Pompeii by Bastille is still in the charts in 4th position. In 3rd position this week is Let Her Go by Passenger. 2nd and 3rd have been battling it out over the past few weeks, but for this week in 2nd place is Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke featuring T.I. and Farrell. And in 1st place this week on the ARIA charts is Drumroll Please, Get Lucky by Daft Punk featuring Pharrell Williams. In 1967, the top-selling song was Respect by Aretha Franklin, while the top-selling Australian artist in the year of 1967 is Normie Rowe singing Ain't Nobody Home. Stay tuned to your favourite radio station, 101.5 FM, while we flash back to 1967 with the number one hit Respect. Welcome back to the Mount Mee Radio Kids program on 101.5 FM. We are taking you right through to 2 p.m. You just heard Respect by Aretha Franklin. It is now time for our environmental news report, where we let you all know about what's going on in our environment. This week we have an interesting article from the Brisbane Times about our region's waterways. It was noted that after the January 2011 floods, the amount of sediment being carried into Moreton Bay from the rivers increased threefold, according to Professors Rod Connolly and John Olley from the Australian Rivers Institute at Griffith University. On Wednesday, Premier Campbell Newman told the public the water in Moreton Bay was 4 times muddier than it was in January 2011. Professor Rod Connolly thinks that seagrass beds that were fine in the last flood are now tipped over the edge with what they can cope with. He said seagrass beds on the western side of Moreton Bay were likely to struggle but survive, while on the eastern side they would simply die off. The fish, the dugongs and the turtles that rely on the seagrass will not have food and places to hang out and hide, he said. Already the Queensland government is struggling to explain the reason for 405 of the 594 turtle deaths, 24 of the 28 dugong deaths, and 14 of the 25 dolphin deaths in Moreton Bay between January 1st, 2011 and November 3rd, 2012. Professor Olley said that the state government and South East Queensland local councils must together spend $500 million over the next 10 years to revegetate the region's creek systems and address the erosion. That's it for the week's environment report. Stay tuned to your favourite radio station as we play some Wonderwall by the Mike Flowers Pops.
You are listening to Thomas and his best friend Grayson on 101.5 FM. Are you ready to hear some weird facts and possibly some useless information? Did you know your pet isn't the only one in the house with shedding problems? The average person can lose around 55 kilograms of skin by the age 70. An adult has fewer bones than a baby. We start off life with 350 bones, but because bones fuse together during growth, we end up with only 206 as adults. Your nose is not as sensitive as a dog's, but can remember 50,000 different scents. The air from the human sneeze can travel at speeds of 50 kilometers per hour or more. Another good reason to cover your nose and mouth when you sneeze, or duck when you hear one coming your way. Now, they were some weird facts and useless too. We'll be right back after these announcements from our sponsors.
The time is now 1:23. You are listening to Grayson and his best friend Thomas on 101.5 FM. It is now time for Mount Mee Moos on the air and community announcements. The Mount Mee markets will be on the first Sunday of the month, 8 a.m. at the Mount Mee Hall. At the markets is a watch repairer. You can buy someone you love some jewellery, stock up on some jams and cakes, and also taste our very own grown Mount Mee coffee. Thomas's nanny also grows that coffee also. The 2013 Celebrate Redcliffe Festival hits the Redcliffe Peninsula on 14th and 15th of September 2013. Come along and enjoy a weekend of free action-packed entertainment. There is plenty of fun with offshore superboat championships at Scarborough. Come along for a day of botanical bliss at What's Cooking in the Garden, as What's Cooking in the Garden celebrates its 10th anniversary. This much-loved event celebrates the great outdoors with food, wine, gardening gurus, cooking demonstrations, workshops, and so much more. It will be hosted at Redcliffe Botanical Gardens on Sunday, 4th of August. It will be a great time for those who love their gardens. Finally, the Woodford Festival will be held on the third Sunday of the month. It is hosted at Archer Street, Woodford from 7:30 a.m. That's it for today's announcements. Keep listening to your favourite station, 101.5 FM.
It's now time for Are You Smarter Than Your Teacher? Of course we are. Every week we challenge our intelligent and not so wonderful teacher aide, Lisa Chapman,
Thomas,
with 5 questions about an unseen topic. Today's topic is Batman. Good luck, Lisa. I think you're going to need a lot of it.
Batman. That would have to be the worst subject for me. Hopefully I can at least
Annabelle for that.
hopefully I can get at least one question right. What's the first one, Thomas?
There's an eliminated bat on Batman's belt. What colour surrounds it?
I know the bat is black, so I'm thinking it is yellow
Bing, bing.
because he wears black and yellow.
Yep, that's
Right.
correct.
Oh my goodness, I got that right.
One point.
Who would have thought?
This one's pretty easy. You better get it right.
Oh, let's hope. All right, fingers crossed.
Well, people won't think much of you. Which of the following villains has Batman fought in any movies and comics? The Penguin is A, B is the Wolf, and C the Spider.
Yeah, well, I definitely know the Penguin because I remember a Batman show with the Penguin in it.
Correct. Sad.
Excellent, 2 out of 2.
Okay, third question. What is the Batman's signal?
The Batman signal? Well, the bat phone. That'd have to be the bat phone. That'd be his signal to know that he had to go to a job.
I don't think so.
What's the answer?
A searchlight with a bat-shaped insignia over the lens called the bat signal, which shines into the night sky, creating a bat symbol on a passing cloud, which can be seen from any point in Gotham.
Oh, there you go. I forgot about that. Very good.
Who is Batman's main sidekick? And what colours does he wear?
Well, I'm going better than I thought I would go. It's Robin is his sidekick, and I think he wears red, yellow, and black.
Well, we can give you half of that, but we're not that kind. Robin is correct, but he wears orange and green.
Oh, orange and green. Oh, there you go.
I can't believe you didn't get the green.
What's the last
Can
question?
you give her half a mark for that, or what?
No.
No? Okay.
It's very too close. Okay, number 5. Is Batman an orphan, a slave, or a mutant?
I think he is an orphan. I'm just going to guess that because I really don't know the answer.
For some reason, I'm going to call you unbelievable. That's correct.
Fantastic.
Okay, you've got that correct. That's 3 correct.
3 out of 5. That's not going too badly.
You got 3 out of 5? Well, I think you did pretty well, so well done. Next week we might need to make them harder.
Yes.
Keep listening to 101.5 as we continue to bring more to Moreton Bay region.
The time is now 1:38. You are with Grayson and his best friend Thomas on 101.5 FM. If your day isn't going too well, don't worry, we will cheer you up with some side-splitting jokes. What's a crocodile's favourite game? Snap. What's small, furry and bright purple? A koala holding its breath. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick. Why did the dingo cross the road twice? Because he was a double crosser.
Funny.
Yeah, haha. What's a koala's favourite drink? Coca-Cola. Corny. Hopefully
Hilarious.
those were able to put a smile on your dial, as if. Coming up, we still have Kids Speak, a challenge for your brain, and some great music from the 60s to now. Stay tuned to your favourite radio station, 101.5 FM, and the kids from Mount Me.
That was Shooting Star by Rachel Learcar on 101.5 FM. You are listening to Thomas and his best friend Grayson. We are taking you right through to 2 p.m. The time is now 1:47. As part of our Kids Speak selection this week, we have been interviewing students from prep to year 7 on the topic, do you think that kids are stopped from playing games that our parents were allowed to play at school? And do you think the game Brandy should be allowed to be played at school? Here are some responses. Me, in year 7, said yes, Brandy should be allowed if it is played with softballs. Bethia, in year 6, thought that dangerous games should not be allowed at school. Melinda, in year 5, suggested the game hit by the ball in the face would not be a good game to play at school. Susie, in year 4, said that playing Brandy is a bad idea at school because parents might sue the school. Jeremy, my brother, in year 3, thought that too many kids, especially little kids, would get hurt, which I know he would never say. Jake, in year 2, said that you could break your nose playing Brandy. Tom, in year 1, also thought that Brandy should be banned at school because the ball would hurt if it hit you. Thanks for all those people who participated and gave their options. Stay tuned to 101.5 FM. We will be right back after these songs. You're back with Thomas and his best friend Grayson. We are now going to give you a challenge for your brain. Here we go for today's riddle. You throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat? We will be right back after Crazy Mama to give you the answer.
Welcome back. The riddle for this week was, you throw away the outside and cook the inside. Then you eat the outside and throw away the inside. What did you eat? And the answer is, an ear of corn.
Wasn't that corny?
Thanks for tuning in to 101.5 FM for show from the Mount Me Radio Kids. Remember, if you have any comments or feedback, we would love to hear about it. You can contact the 101.5 FM station through the website www.1015fm.com.au or via email radio@1015fm.com.au. The Mount Me Radio Kids will be back broadcasting next week for another exciting show. Until then, bye from Grayson and my best friend,
Thomas!
See you later, folks.